Does song structuring actually really matter at the end of the day? I think it really just kind of depends on how you learn, right? Everyone's learning curve is very, very different. For me, for example, right, this particular beat, just discard the automation clips. And I have a snare that's going, yeah, it's pretty much copy and paste. I have toms that are over here going copy and paste. Hi-hats there, copy and paste as well too. This particular structure ended up actually helping me when I was coming up as a producer years ago. And it's actually helped me get a lot more organized, right? Being able to organize is going to really help you get things done a whole lot more quicker. It's just really, really important to really understand how to really organize and structure your beats, especially if you're a beginner producer. So then like with this beat here, as you start to go further and further along and you start to get a lot more experience, then you can kind of worry about a little bit of spacing. As you continue to get better, your spacing is going to be a little different. Like for example, you have melody here, you got synth bass here, and then a couple of spaces down, a vocal here, FX there, a couple of other spaces down, you got a kick here, you got a hi-hat here, you have percussions here, and then you have, whether it's a clap or a snare, whatever you have down here, right? So you can always space it out in different ways as you start to progress. And then even as you get further along within the beat, you know, a couple of spaces in between, obviously you're splitting up the beat, you know, giving the beats more space. It depends on you, whether you're starting off with your patterns kind of all together or your patterns are all just kind of separated in different spaces and different slots. Either way, it all gets the job done. Again, you know, you got melody over here, you have a chime that's a little spaced out, and then you have this FX that's gonna really just kind of bring the beat in, and then you got an 808 that's over here, a couple of spaces down, you have a hi-hats over here, and then you have claps that are pretty much just copy and paste, right? Except the claps are not, like the pattern's not a full-on square now, and I just kind of shorten it out just because I know I'm only gonna just need one hit, right? I don't need to fill in like this entire space. You have the kick that's over here as well. So it really just depends, you know, when you're starting off as a producer, you don't really want to think too much about how you should structure your beats just because somebody else is telling you, you know, you should do it like this because a platinum producer did it this way, or you know, this particular person did it that way. You just have to really find what's going to be comfortable enough for you. Then you can really just kind of go from there. But when it comes down to song structuring in general, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. If you found this video very, very helpful, make sure to leave a like and a comment, subscribe. Peace.